Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 3, Episode 8 of The Fosters. This time the title of the episode is Daughters. And yes, we are back. We're here. We're ready for a new episode of The Fosters. Last episode, well, how and when we'll be able to adopt Callie, if ever, I don't know, but let's see how this episode goes, because they kind of like left it in the air, the fact that she can be adopted or not. We'll see what this episode has in store for us. Hopefully she is able to be adopted. Let's, keep our fingers crossed. So yeah, we'll see that. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love The Fosters. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. Probably by the time I'm posting this, I'm way ahead on Season 3 on Patreon. So in case you guys want to check that out. Also, the non-blur version of this same reaction is posted on Patreon for free. So go and check it out. Link in the description down below. And yeah, for now, that's about it. Without further ado, let's just begin Season 3, Episode 8 of The Fosters. Here we go.
Just kind of on a date.
A date? Really? Well, it's not gonna last very long. Do you
Well,
mind
shut
if
up.
I wait inside?
No, because we don't know you.
It's okay. I'm her daughter.
Oh, yeah, of course. Come in.
Savior of lost souls. As long as you aren't her own daughter. Thanks again for nothing, Mom.
No, so you just come in and expect for your mom to give you money.
We have so much going on.
We always have a lot going on.
Okay, well, I cannot focus on us until we get our daughter back. I'm sorry.
You should be able to do both, though.
Okay.
Shit. Steph. The hell? This is the very reason why you guys are in therapy. Because you don't communicate.
Well, maybe he hid somewhere or waited till dark or for someone to come pick him up.
It's actually a really good theory.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to be a cop?
Good night, Mom.
Good.
But that is a really good theory. You always need a new, fresh pair of pair of eyes. Right?
Shaz is here, and I promise I'll treat your pipes with gentle, loving care.
Okay.
I hope you're not getting in Shaz's way.
So glad you're here.
She seems great, huh?
She was not flirting with her. They were just bonding.
So what's it like?
I kissed Brandon at the GU fundraiser, but only because Robert told me that he was going to let me adopt it. And
I love that the other girl is like, girl! What? Girl!
Are you over him?
No, neither of them are
Because she
over
got a
each
new
other.
foster brother.
Whoa, whoa, and he is fine.
it's not like that.
Yeah.
It is exactly
what?
like that.
She ain't in charge of me.
That attitude is the reason why you have no privileges.
She's the one with the attitude.
Really? She is a girl who came here and who worked this program and made her dreams come true.
Wait.
Maybe he hid in the dumpster, the driver. Or maybe he went up the fire escape.
Maybe he got on a bus.
Or maybe he got on a bus, yeah.
So your feelings for Brandon weren't genuine?
No, they were.
Would you say you were in love?
I guess, yes.
And now?
Totally over her. Doesn't he look like that?
I love him
As a sister.
as a brother.
And your foster
yeah.
moms had no idea? No, they're fine. Their license is good for another 2 years.
Okay,
Okay.
great. I will let them know.
Okay, what's up with that then?
Pretty sure I let him off on Frontiera, right in front of that big pharmacy.
So
Wait.
right now there are.
Is this all going to lead back to his brother, AJ's brother, Ty?
And there are abuses.
Someone needs to call them out on it, but it's a lot to ask of kids who could suffer the consequences.
That's
Maybe you need to
very
find
true.
some kids that have less to lose.
Or it could be anonymous, you know?
Beautiful family, your partner, Steph. What a great gal, huh?
Yeah, I really lucked out in the wife department.
You really did. I mean, they don't make broads like that anymore, you know? Bit strong, bit feminine. I bet she looks hot in her uniform.
I don't. What the hell? You do not, you know, go and blab out your crush on someone to the wife.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Have a good one.
I'm sorry, I'm that lesbian right there.
Where did you find?
I know that your foster license didn't expire, and since AJ is only living here now that Callie's not, that could only mean one thing, right?
What?
So is that it? Is Callie hooking up with AJ now?
Oh.
The night of her birthday party.
Oh.
The only difference is good old Brandon has to take it on the chin every time you bring in a stray kid into this house without even asking me how I feel about it.
A stray kid?
Because it's obvious you guys do not want to live alone together.
Excuse me?
Excuse you?
You don't think we can't hear you bickering all the time? We know you're in therapy, so maybe you guys should just worry about your own relationship for once.
Someone? Oh my god. So Jude heard that. Oh shit. Oh.
You canceled the
Shit.
check?
I'm sorry to hear that.
And Daddy hated you too. Because you made him miserable. And that's why he killed himself.
Oh my. Oh. Holy hell. Kelly's like, I'm gonna behave from now on.
I'm sorry you had to see that. You know?
Holy fuck.
I've been punched. Now that I'm finally drawing boundaries, she thinks I'm cruel and heartless. She is right about one thing.
Holy fuck.
I am a terrible mother for letting it get to this point.
No, you are not a terrible
you're
mother.
not a
Okay, she
terrible
said some
mother.
really horrible things to you.
I think I need to take some time off from Girls United.
Can you?
No.
No, okay, so how are we gonna do this?
Pretty good at math, so if you want some help.
Can you just shut up so I can study, please?
Oh, he heard
Sure.
about the kiss between him and Callie.
Okay.
Did he study it? He had a lot of going on. What is happening?
Why should I care about some stupid math test when Callie's back in the system and you and Mom are getting a divorce? Why should I care about anything?
Oh
Jude!
my god. They're not getting. Don't get your hopes on. Don't get your hopes on, Monty. Go back.
You risk waking up one day and realizing there's no us left.
I know, I just don't know how to get Steph to see that.
Don't take divorce off the table.
No, don't shut up, Monty.
What
Shut up.
I mean is,
We don't need your advice. We don't need your advice, Monty. Go back to do whatever it is that you were doing.
Parents don't love you more because you're biologically theirs.
Very
I
true.
mean, your moms, they don't love you because you're easy to deal with or because you keep your mouth shut.
But they caught you kissing.
Kissing AJ.
Why do you keep doing this?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pattern, right? Brandon, now AJ. I mean, she should try Tinder, you know, for
Hey, I am
Other
so
people.
sorry I yelled at you.
that doesn't live in her
Do you think I can retake my math test?
Oh,
Hey,
You didn't answer any of my texts.
sorry.
he was worried.
Excuse me, I have
Aw,
to take this.
it's so cute.
It's not fair. I know you suffered. I know you hurt. I know that things aren't just great just because you have us.
That is true.
I see now that your heart was broken, and I should have been there. I should have been more understanding.
It's so sweet.
I just always expect you to do the right thing because you always do. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get out of my face, bitch!
Did Rita just slam
Oh my God.
someone else?
Michelle, take Carmen and get some ice. Brooke, get to your room right now.
Who hit who? Oh. I thought Rita was the one who was like
what
slapping.
She hit me.
Brooke.
No.
No, Rita.
I never laid a hand on her.
It's true. Rita punched you in the face.
What? What the fuck? Oh no, we're not
I
doing
know
this.
what you must be thinking.
Rita was released for the night, but looks like she'll be charged with assault.
Oh
I
my
don't believe it.
god.
They have to be lying.
I don't know. Rita's under a lot of pressure. Can't be easy dealing with those girls.
Yeah, but what?
I think sometimes
Yeah.
people.
And the same judge, Judge Jeffrey Ringer, continues to block my adoption without considering what I want. And that is what is wrong with the system. We foster kids have no control over our own lives, and it is time that we speak up and we start calling people out by name. That
That's
is
very-
the only way that things will change.
That's
And we
very-
cannot be afraid.
It's very
And that
brave
is
of
why
her.
I'm telling my story, and I really hope that you'll tell yours.
Yeah, I don't think you should text her. Don't, Brandon. Oh. Don't. Shit. Nothing. So he just decided to stay there. He just needs to stop doing that. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 3, episode 8 of The Fosters. This was a really, really, really good episode. Lots of drama, of course, happening. And, you know, sometimes there are moments throughout the story of the show that I'm really, you know, I'm really on team Brandon. Most of the times I'm not going to deny that. Because, yes, sometimes I feel like how Steph said she felt on this episode, which is like, you have always had the love of your parents, you know, and because of that, we don't believe that you have suffered enough or have suffered at all. So we should put our energies onto the kids that actually have gone through a lot, you know, but we're doing something terrible because kids are not supposed to go through the things that Callie and Jude had gone through, you know. That doesn't make them more special or anything like that, or make Brandon's struggles any less difficult, you know, or those mistakes or hardships that he might go through are as equally powerful and hurt him in the same way that it hurts any other foster kid, you know. Different scenarios, different stories, but at the end of the day, you know, you can really put a tag or like an amount of like, oh, this type of pain is considered really bad and this type of pain is like, just get over it, you know. It's not like that. And we have to understand that Brandon's frustration should be accepted and should be accepted. That's one. And should be considered as well, you know. And it should not, there is no need for Brandon to go through the extreme for people to actually say, oh, maybe he is suffering, you know. So I think that was a really good point in this on the story, you know. Because normally kids don't have to go through the things that Jude and Callie and all the other foster kids have gone through. You know, they should have a very similar experience as the one that Brandon had, where he has 2 loving parents, you know. Well, 3 actually, with Lena. So that's how it's supposed to be, you know, and all the other hardships are just what life throws at you and how you handle it, you know. So, yeah. Have we been a bit unfair to Brandon? To some degree, I think we have. But I think that it's also good to recognize the other side of it, which is like, yes, we shouldn't uphold him into this, you know, put him in this pedestal where, you know, this is what you have to do, and like Brandon will take it all, and Brandon is the good kid and will always be the good kid. I think that we shouldn't put that much pressure on him, because the moment he breaks, he just completely falls down, because he is like, you know, he should have known better. And to be told he's still very young, and, you know, mistakes will happen and he will make mistakes. And, you know, it's okay that we are there for him as much as we're there for the other kids as well, you know. So without trying to justify any actions that he had committed, I think it's fair that we really look into that and see that he is, you know, also suffering, that he also needs help, that he also needs to be held and talked to, and, you know. Do I believe that Brandon and Callie have no feelings towards each other? No, I don't believe it. I just think that there's a lot of unresolved feelings there, and it's like, you know, when they got together, there was no sign, you know, it was going to be temporary, you know, it wasn't going to hold up, and like, it's a completely different situation, the one with Callie and Brandon, than the one with Brandon and, you know, Mariana, for instance. They were led into this home where it's like they're really old already and they have a, you know, a crush. The fact that they were going to be adopted came before they actually had an attraction for each other and wanted to be together, you know. Yes, I know that they have later tried to remain as, you know, platonic as possible, but, you know, the love was there way before adoptions and all of this. Does that mean that is like fucked up that something like this happened? Not in her situation, in their situation. I don't think it is. I think that it's just more so that they have forced the brother-sister relationship more. I think that they are forcing that more than the fact that they actually had a crush on each other and love each other way before any of this happened. So is it difficult? Yes, I feel that it's difficult for them. And I think do I think that they did right also? Yes, I do think that they did right, because they wanted what was best for Callie. But I don't know, sometimes you cannot deny a love like that, you know. And I do have my ups and downs with Brandon and Callie all the time. I have my ups and downs, you know, because I'm like, you know, the whole thing about being a foster kid and being, you know, adopted on this show is supposed to be, you know, it's like, you know, blood, like, it doesn't matter that you're not blood related. It's still, you know, you're still family. And like the entire show is about that. But with Callie and Brandon, they are so out of that, you know, because their feelings develop way before that happened, you know. So, yeah. And do I like the fact that they have brought AJ, and now AJ is also hooking up with her, like, you know, they made out and all of that. I wish they wouldn't have done that, because it just sets up a pattern for Callie of like self-destruction. Every time she's close to getting what she wants, she finds a way to just, you know, break that and destroy that and take her opportunity away from her, from herself. So I wish it wouldn't have done that, but it's something that needs to be addressed with Callie and the way that she makes her decisions, you know, where pretty much everything she decides ends up backfiring for her, you know. But we'll see. I mean, she is always there. I honestly don't see Callie much of an expert on like coding and things like that. That is more, I feel, Mariana's passion. I honestly, if Callie doesn't become a social worker or a lawyer or something like that, I mean, nothing will make sense for me. But yeah. Anyway, so then we have something hilarious also happen on this episode, which is that like the contractor, the new person who's doing the fixings, the house has a openly, you know, crush on Steph, and like we can all agree, like, of course you do. Like, Steph is gorgeous and she's sweet and she's like, you know, very easy to talk to sometimes, you know. So I understand that, but like the woman was like, like she was like just like in like just in love with Steph, and like it was right in front of Lena's salad. You know what I mean? So like Lena was like, "What the hell is happening?" You know, and like, was she flirting? No, I don't think so. I think that just Steph was just being Steph, following conversation, and she was like, you know, hey pal, like she was like friendly, but like Lena was like, what the fuck is this? And like, is it going to come out that, you know, due to her flirting with this person, the fact that she kissed Monty was like, oh, don't take divorce out of the table. And I was like, what? How about we take you off of the table? I mean, you were never on the table to begin with, Monty. So don't like, I didn't like her advice. But yeah, then Jude freaked out as well. And like, you know, because he thought his moms were divorcing. It was like very difficult, you know. So, it was very difficult for him to understand and to process everything that was happening. And then he found out that Callie might not be adopted as well, and like the AJ might be involved, and like all of this, it was just too much for him. And then the fact that Connor was at his house and he was like, well, you didn't answer my text, I was worried. That was like so sweet. I love Connor so freaking much. But yeah, that happened. Hopefully they do get him his second chance at taking the test, you know. Hopefully, we'll see. What else happened? Oh, well, the whole situation with Rita and her daughter. First of all, this is the first episode we find out that Rita is a mom, that she has a daughter. I did not knew that at all. And her daughter that's what Rita tells us, and like, you know, is that her daughter suffers from bipolar disorder. So, and it looks like she might be off her meds, and you know, that she feels that she didn't do a good job with her daughter. Her daughter blames her for her dad killing himself. So she has this resentment against her, and like for a while, Rita didn't know how to handle that with her daughter. So all she did was just give her money. And now that Rita is setting up boundaries and she's like, I'm not going to continue enabling you, the daughter is just pushing harder. And of course, you know, there's a difference between her trying to help other kids out and her trying to help her own kid. Is completely different, you know. The emotions are different, the feelings are different, you know. And in this opportunity, also her daughter, how old is her daughter? Like 30? I don't know how old she is. You know, granted, it seems like she's off her meds, and you know, but at some point you have to take control of your own life and also own up to your own mistakes. You know, if you know that these things happen when you're not on your meds, you know. And I don't think that at this point of her life, the thing about rebuilding her relationship with her mom, it depends only on Rita. I think it depends on both of them actually wanting to try to fix their relationship, because it's not doing either of them any good, you know. And for them to be able to actually fix their relationship, they have to talk. They have to like really be there for each other. And she also has to understand that there are limits as well, that Rita is not a good or bad mother because she throws money at it, you know. But her daughter doesn't seem like she is okay at the moment, you know. So hopefully we see that and we see more of that story. And then, you know, there's problems back in the house, and turns out Carmen and the other girl were fighting, and when Rita tried to separate them, apparently Carmen says, "Oh, Rita actually hit me." And I'm sitting there saying like I know we just saw her slapping her daughter, but like, will she actually slap? Honestly, let's be real. You know, and they're making us doubt, but I honestly, it's not like, I really don't believe it. You know, if it was that, then they will have shown us that, right? So I don't believe it. I absolutely think it's BS. And maybe the daughter got to Girls United and actually informed them of this, and this is some plan. I don't know, you know, because it's just too coincidental that she slaps her daughter, and then later on she's accused of slapping someone, you know. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, I did like what Callie was doing with her app. I think it's very important. I think it's a very good resource. So yeah, hopefully that turns into something good. Maybe people can talk. Not everyone is as safe as Callie is to just stand up and speak up, but they can maybe do it anonymously. I think that will be cool, you know, because that way they can protect each other, you know, and people who are in the foster care system that actually do care about them could do some good by keeping kids away from these terrible homes, you know, that are just there for the money. So I think it's a good idea. But yeah, I love it, the episode. Oh, we also had the thing with the car accident, you know, and the guy who Steph already questioned, he was at the drugstore where the alleged driver was going to be at. I still think that we should look into more of the footage. I mean, she started, like, the accident happened at 2 and she's 40 minutes in and she found this guy. Probably there's someone else, or like, we should, all I'm saying is like, we should just check the entirety of the tape. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that happens, and yeah, and we can catch the person who did that. But yeah, anyways, I love this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, link as always will be in the description down below. And for now, I think that's about it. Yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for the Fosters. Mwah! Bye guys.